So just in case you haven't watched the other videos, Earthquake Ridge is located about 2 miles north of downtown Mena, and it's right off Highway 88. You can park there at the visitor center. Restrooms are usually available. Everything I've highlighted in red are the trails I'll be covering today. On this ride, I'm taking the Earthquake Ridge up on the east side of Highway 88, and you can catch it either off a Settler Trail, or you can take it from the parking lot connector trail on the north side of the parking lot. Starting out, you're going to have a very brief downhill, rocky downhill, but it won't take long before you're going to start climbing up some punchy little climbs. And kind of keep an eye out for the little washes that cross the trail, because if you fall off to the left, or to the right, sorry, if you fall off to the right, it's not going to be a good day. Coming up the east side, you're going to have about a little less than a 1 mile climb ahead of you, which is kind of technical and a little punchy in places. Both MTB Project and Trail Forks rate this loop, the Earthquake Ridge loop, as a intermediate trail. Once you're at the top, you can hop over the guardrail, head straight across the highway, and pick up Earthquake Ridge again. Or, like I'm going to do here, you can turn right, go up the highway for about a little over a mile, and catch the Rich Mountain Trail at Blue Haze Vista. Once at the Blue Haze Vista, the trail will be just across the highway from the vista. You're going to want to hang a left here at this point. The trail's going to get kind of washed out and rough at first, but I promise it will smooth out. So this is all part of the Rich Mountain Trail, which as a whole is rated by MTB Project as a Black Diamond Trail. But this little section through here from Blue Haze to Earthquake Ridge is not that bad. It's just it's got a few rock gardens in there, and really that's pretty much it. By adding in this little section of Rich Mountain Trail, when you combine it with Earthquake Ridge downhill, you'll get probably about a 2 mile downhill, pedally downhill, I would say. Okay, we can get to this point. You've made it to the top of Earthquake Ridge. Going off here to the left is the highway, whereas if you had crossed over the highway when we crossed the guardrail, you would have come out to this point. And then we're going to head right here and continue on down the west side of Earthquake Ridge. The west side of Earthquake Ridge is, to me, not near as technical as the east side is. I like coming down the west side just because it seems to be longer to me, which it probably is by a little bit. There are occasional rocky, rooty sections in here that you have to deal with, but overall it's a pretty fast, fun little downhill. So here we're at the bottom of Earthquake Ridge Loop, and if you continue straight on across the highway, you'll pick up where we started the Earthquake Ridge Loop at that gray kiosk. Now, if you turn right here, you will continue on down to the Southern Trail. Here I've taken a right and heading on down the Southern Trail. Southern Trail is about 1 mile long and rated intermediate. For the most part, the Southern Trail is a downhill trail going in a counterclockwise direction the way I'm heading. It's not real technical other than a few little rocky sections and rooty sections. Now, you remember how I said the Southern Trail is mostly a downhill trail? Well, when you get close to the end, you're going to hit what we call Nemesis Hill, and that's when all your downhill fun ends, and you get to climb to the top of this hill, which is rather kind of steep. Once at the top of the hill, it's going to kind of flatten out. You're going to cross Highway 88 once again. And there is a little jump just on the other side of the highway here. And then after that, it's a pretty easy ride back to the parking lot.